Welcome back my Hytale family, and today we have got a really exciting video because I can confirm that there's a major feature that I know so many of you guys have been waiting for is almost done and nearly ready for launch in the game. I am super excited to announce this because I know there's been so many people in the comments section that have said, hey Dom, I've literally been waiting for this update and then I'll come back to Hytale and we're going to be jumping straight into this now. As always, if you guys do enjoy today's video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel as we're nearly at 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. And let's get in with the news. As you know, it comes from Mr. Simon Hypixel himself in another episode of Simon Says. Let's get straight into the news because it is straight away as we go in. You guys would have seen in yesterday's video, no, 2 days ago, we covered the Update 5 Part 3 pre-release patch notes, and we also found out that the Chapter 1 groundwork and the major overhauls are coming very soon, and there's going to be a blog post coming from that on the big changes happening with the game. But then, also on top of this person said, crazy, still no controller support in the works. And there you go, Simon has confirmed it's almost done, actually, he says, which is absolutely amazing, and I know so many of you guys have been waiting for controller support to actually come to Hytale for a long time. I've seen the comments, I know so many of you, how much that means to a lot of you, and the team have nearly got it sorted, and it will be implemented in a future update coming soon. Hytale Modding said, does this mean that we're going to be getting the improved input system? As with the whole of this, seems like it's something related to that. Reference the tweet below, and this was from Slikey, where Slikey said, no keybinds. So they said, actively working on controller support and the new input system to bring much better input handling to modders and us. And Hytale Modding responded saying, that means keybinds? And Slikey said, not keybinds. Hytale will be on multiple platforms, and relying on keybinds would be short-sighted solution. Look at Unreal's an enhanced input system if you want to see our inspiration. Won't really talk about the exact details until we have something to release, as I kind of hate talking about abstract ideas. But yeah, this is really cool. Controller support is nearly done, and hopefully it's got something to do with that, because as they mentioned here, Hytale will be on multiple platforms, which means in the end it's going to be on consoles and everything else. So that's going to be a really cool time when we move from that, from when you know, more than just PC players can enjoy the game. Then not only did we get that information today, we also found out, and so ever since the announcement that Hytale is implementing Infinite World Height, seeing amazing landscape art on my feed makes me imagine Hytale World Gen producing stuff like this. Would be breathtaking, especially with the upcoming visual upgrades. And as you can see, Hytale, I think it is, said that's good news, but many of us are wondering if it will remain just as optimized, or if it will be improved, or if the load times will get worse. We don't want users with less powerful computers to end up losing access to the game. Very good question, but Simon responded saying there are lots of optimizations to be done on the game's performances, so it'll be fine just to add the visual improvements. So they're saying that in the future updates, it's not going to actually affect anything regarding to what PC specs you've got or anything like that. It should be all, and one day they're going to have to optimize it for console too, right? So they've got to make sure that it fits in. And Hytale's a smaller game, you know, like it's not, it's like Minecraft. It's not always going to be, you're not going to always need a high-end PC to be able to run it like GTA or something, so it should be all good. Here's me crossing my fingers for a mega biome, much like seven layers of dangers from the animation Made in Abyss. Layers, okay, so then they're saying Made in Abyss was very good, so I think that's kind of one of those things that we talk about. Wait, did we just get information on boats? Grappling hook, paragliders, boats, etc. with means of transport. It doesn't pose too many problems. Yeah, there will be lots of tools, mounts, and machines to get around in the future. That's so cool. Please, can we get trains? Oh, do you know what? That is amazing to see that, because, of course, you know, what we've seen in the top of the feature request, by the way, we've headed in there. Boats are still at the top and absolutely smashing it now with 4,315 votes. And you always seem to find that when something's at the top, there's more of a chance that someone's going to be able to see it and vote for it. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting all types of transportation in the future for the game. the one thing in life is obviously the patience side of things, and as much as we all were like, hey, give the game some time, of course there's always that thing in the back of your mind saying like, oh please, you know, you want it to hurry up because you want to play with it, right? You want to play with chapter 1, but to make things great, you know, and you have to give things time, and that's, you know, Hytale would probably not have, like they said, like, the game is probably like 5 years early than it really should be, because they started from rock bottom again when they acquired it back. And yeah, so it's not an easy thing to sort out, and they're working on so much on the background. They said that when they start hiring, it was any estimate on when the job postings for world designers will be up, and he said probably a few days after the contest winners are announced. And the reason behind that is because the team, they said they're going to have nearly over 100 people working for Hypixel, working all on Hytale, on top of the new people that they've created, the creators of the Create mod that were hired to help design Hytale's game mechanics and the new mechanics that are coming soon. So it looks like they've had a massive breakthrough of information from the team over, I just nearly smacked my water over there, from the team over at the Create mod, and they've obviously come in and saying, hey, this is what we can do, and they've probably really pushed something new to the Hytale team. And that's the exciting thing about being in this community, right? Because we're going to see the game being the way it is now, and there's going to be major breakthroughs that come through, and then in a year's time, the game is probably going to be crazily different. So I think enjoy early access in the future. You know, some people end up saying, hey, do you remember the date? Ooh, no, we don't want to turn into nostalgia yet, right? 5 years down the line, do you remember early access? But yeah, anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Controller support is nearly done and going to be releasing for Hytale, and I will keep you guys fully updated on that, on when that's going to be coming to the game. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video, and see you guys later. So I just realised I nearly ended the video without going through the full page of the feature request like we said we would. So the fishing system is still in second with, wait, has that actually gone into second? Why do I feel like that was in third and the slab stacking was in second? Maybe I'm wrong, but it's very close between these. The fishing system, by the way, I've said in every video, is already confirmed it's coming sometime in the future. And I think it's actually going to be closer than we think, because I think there's going to be a mod creator. I've seen one that's very popular right now, this mod for Hytale in the contest. I could really see that being the one that gets implemented. Slab stacking, the ability to place 2 separate types of slabs in the same one block space. Automation is already on the way, as we know, coming in the major update. Weather should directly affect gameplay, is up there with 1,800 votes. A simple skill tree and system and leveling system is still up there with 1,702 votes. The game time counter has already just been added in and implemented very quickly by the Hypixel team. Add a color wheel to the avatar customization so that you can choose the exact colors we want instead of having to select from a list. Has 1,190 votes. Weapon tooltips, so some information about the weapons with 1,140. Magic rituals with 874. This locate biome command is already coming to the game. Improved mouth and eyes. I swear they said this is happening already. I think they dropped something in the pre-release and they haven't updated it, but I think the improved mouth and eye animation, I think the mouth got improved, if I'm correct. The setting to see your own body, a lot of you guys in the comments said that you thought you really wanted that, so that's got 736 votes. The demon cosmetics with 717. What is my 700, 100? What's going on with my brain? Gift codes with 654. Grass slabs with 623. Left-handed player model with 619. A kind of entity tool for survival with 410. A replay feature to capture cinematics with 391. And a mod suggestion category which has already been completed with 291. So things are being looked at, things are being worked on, and sooner or later what I actually would want from them is once something's completed, I think it should be removed from the open section as a bit of quality of life, so it gives, because I think having something completed there is taking up a space from something that needs to be higher up the list. So maybe as some quality of life from Simon, maybe I should send this on to him. It'd be nice to keep the completed ones separate if possible in their completed tab like this. Like once something is completed, it then disappears from the main one, like the most voted side, if that's possible, just to give other things a chance to be higher up on the list. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.